Wow, you skipped leg day, bro? In this video, I'm gonna teach you the 4 best exercises for growing more defined and bigger calves, along with 3 calf growing techniques from Coach Paul Carter. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ted. So first up, your strategy, your plan, and excuses. So before you try to say calves are genetic, just know all muscles are genetic. Their strength, their size, your insertion points. Your muscle insertions can be different from on one side of your body than the other, right? So you could have a different looking bicep on one side than the other side, which is crazy to think about, but think about people's abs for a second, right? Arnold's abs, he has a 4-pack. Now compare that to Greg Plitt. Look at his abs, completely different. And that's all based on your genetics, which are predetermined when you are born. Now let's take Greg, for example, one more time, right? Look at his abs, perfectly symmetrical, right? Looks like he was carved out of a statue. And then look at someone like Joe Reiser, looks like he has a zipper up abs. They're not symmetrical at all, right? So these things, you shouldn't complain about them. You can, but genetics aside, if you train them and prioritize them and train them right, most people train them wrong, right? You see a ton of people just bouncing up and down. If you train them right and prioritize them, they will grow. Along with these exercises, we're also pulling 3 amazing tips from Coach Paul Carter, who I got that meme you've seen already a couple times in this video from, with him compared to Hemsworth, right? Chris Hemsworth. Tip number 1. So if you just want overall calf growth and you don't care about targeting the side of your calf or your inner calf, then just pick a toe position that's the most comfortable for you. But if you want to target your outer calf more, make sure that you're positioning your toes and pointing your toes inward. And if you want to hit your inner calf more, position your toes and face your toes outward. Tip number 2 from Paul Carter is to remove the stretch from your Achilles tendon. So most people, right, when you see them doing the seated calf raise or any type of calf exercise, they're going super fast up and down, right, just bouncing, not using their calf muscles, using a ton of their Achilles tendon to bounce up and down. So if you want to remove that, Paul Carter gives us a tempo that we could use. It's called the 2-5-1-2. And all that means is it takes 2 seconds for you to lower the weight, and then you hold it for 5 seconds at the bottom, and then 1 second to lift the weight, and you hold for 2 seconds at the top. 2-5-1-2. Utilizing this tempo is gonna get rid of the bounce or make it very hard for you to bounce. Tip number 3 from Paul Carter is to prioritize the calf exercises. So exercise priority, put calf workouts at the beginning of your leg day or whatever day you do calves, put it as the first 2 exercises. If you're constantly skipping your calf workout or they're at the end of your workout, chances are you're not gonna be giving an honest effort to them. So put them at the beginning of your workout so you'll have the most amount of energy for them, and do this for 3 to 6 months. Just give it a try. Have a calf specialization phase where you train calves first in your leg day for 3 to 6 months. So for these next 4 exercises I'm about to show you, make sure that you're doing at least 1 set per exercise all the way up to 3 sets. Do 6 to 12 reps, rest 2 to 3 minutes between each set, and make sure we follow Paul Carter's 2-5-1-2 tempo. All right, let's get into the exercise to turn our sticks into bricks. Exercise number 1, Smith machine calf raises. Now you could use a step like I am here in this video, or you could just stack a couple plates under the bar and then step on with only the balls of your feet, and then rest the bar on your traps or your shoulders, and then slowly lower the weight down, hold at the bottom, and then quickly lift it up and hold for a couple seconds at the top. Exercise number 2, the seated calf raise. Now this is gonna primarily work your soleus, but it's of course gonna work your overall calf muscle as well. So for this, just sit down and place the pad on your quads while resting on the balls of your feet on the steps. Now this is a simple exercise, but the key is to follow the 2-5-1-2 tempo from Paul Carter, and don't let yourself bounce up and down. You see that so many times, and I've been definitely a person to do this in the past. So don't bounce, make sure you go slowly and hold at the bottom and the top. Exercise number 3, leg press calf raise. Sit down in the leg press machine and push off. Now you don't have to unhook, you don't have to remove the stop, because you're not gonna be lowering the weight, right? You're just gonna be doing calf raises. Now with your feet closer than hip width and only the balls of your feet on the platform, start your first rep, and then don't turn this into how fast can I do 15 reps. Go slow, controlling the weight, and make sure to take a slight pause at the top and at the bottom of the movement. Exercise number 4 is one you don't need a gym for. You can do this at home, and you could also do it just body weight, or you could be holding a kettlebell, dumbbell, sandbag, whatever you have. So I like to do this on a Smith machine for the balance or next to a wall, but find a step or a platform or stack some plates on the floor, and then just start performing some reps on the balls of your feet. Again, don't let yourself bounce up and down. Make sure you're pausing at the bottom and the top of the rep. So we have 3 muscle groups left. We have abs, hamstrings, and biceps. Go vote on my Instagram story for what you guys want to see next week. Thank you for watching. If you found value out of it, I'd greatly appreciate it if you subscribed, liked, comment something you want to see in the future, and I'll talk to you guys soon.